Hello, my friends of the vinyl community. Tony P. coming at you from the basement. Casa del Perla, La Hacienda del Perla, the Perlahausen. Here with a contest, not the contrast entry, the contest entry for the Pretty Green Vinyl guy, Edwin, and his channel. I believe he's getting after 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, please do so. I will put the link down below. His contest centers around 10 questions that you have to answer. So, let us get started, okay? And as I look into the camera, I kind of look like Sean Connery. Mish Money Penny. Well, anyway, let's go. The first question. Well, let me give the rules. You must be a subscriber. You must enter with a video response. You must leave a link below in the comments to this video. So you have to go to his channel, put the link in with the comments of where he describes the contest. So let's go off and running. Our first question. A song that makes you cry. Well, I do have a song. It's off the Neil Young and Crazy Horse, but everybody knows This Is Nowhere. And the song is The Losing End. Now, I have to go back to my high school days, and I had a good buddy. His name was Don. And he and I were good friends. He was a good friend at a time when I needed a good friend. And he stepped up, was a good friend to me. He played the guitar like I did. He was in our band back in the day. And I used to always call them three-chord bands, but they were more than three-chord bands. And he could sing. He could harmonize with anything, anybody. As a matter of fact, I think we got thrown out of choir in high school once because we added harmonies to songs that weren't supposed to have a harmony in that part or a different harmony. I think he and I were exiled to the hallway to sit in high school. But we thought it was pretty good. But we used to go to his house, and he had all kind of instruments, but he liked the guitar and he played the keyboard, and we would play The Losing End and harmonize to it. And I don't even know if I could sing it anymore. It's so hard for me now, but I'll make it somehow, though I know I'll never win again. If I think that's the right words for it. But every time I think of that, Donnie has since passed away at a very, very young age. I think he was 28 when he passed away. But every time I hear that song, every time I play this album, I always think of him and the good times we had. He was a good guy, my buddy Donnie. So that's question number one, a song that makes you cry. Question number two, a song with a title in it. A song with a place in the title. And that would be 52nd Street, Billy Joel. My kids love this album. As a matter of fact, I think when they come out, they bought it on cassette, I believe, or CD, one or two, I can't remember, but they loved that. I think they liked Stiletto. Yeah, Stiletto, side two. She cut you once, she cut you twice. Okay, 52nd Street. A song with a color in the title. Now, a lot of people don't think about this, too much, but it's Creedence Clearwater Revival, Willie and the Poor Boys. The song is Feelin' Blue. Okay, if you were around in, I think this is 1969, if you were in high school at that time, Vietnam War, a lot of upperclassmen were going. I think in 69 I was a sophomore or junior in high school. And Fortunate Son always resonated with me with this song, Willie and the Poor Boys. Now, name a movie, a song you would like to see made into a movie. Well, there's an album called Knockers Up by Rusty Warren. It's a little risque, an adult kind of album. But the song on the back of this is I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. I'd like to see how they would make that into a movie. But this was released I think in 1960. So Risque in 1960 and Risque in 2020, I think are miles apart. So, Rusty Warren, little adult humor from the 60s, but I wish I could shimmy like my sister Kate. I like to see that movie. Okay. Another one. Let's see here. A song you would play to a friend who has never heard your favorite artist. Now, if you've been watching my channel at all, you know I'm a tremendous Linda Ronstadt fan. And you'd have to be on the moon not to have noticed Linda Ronstadt. But if you did, I would play them this whole album. If you didn't like her even after that cover, shame on you. Shame, 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 everybody knows your name. But I would play the whole album. They would fall in love with her. Tremendous album. Linda Ronstadt, Heart Like a Wheel. Oh, man. Okay, Linda Ronstadt, they would fall in love with her. They would fall in love with her almost immediately. Our next question is, name a song with a boy or girl name in the title. And I've seen this once or twice. I think even maybe Mazzy might have shown this album. But this is Art Garfunkel, and the name of the album is Angel Clare. Beautiful, beautiful, soft Sunday morning album. The rain or the snow's out, and if you want to sit back and relax by the fireplace, great album to sit and relax to. But there's actually two songs on here. One is called Mary Was an Only Child, and of course Barbara Allen. So he had two. But the Angel Clare, maybe someday I'll do a review of this album, because there's a lot of things behind the scenes with this album. I don't know if you know too much about Art Garfunkel on his own. I think this is his debut album. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure you will. Okay. Another one. Name a song. Name a song you would love to hear live. I never got the chance. I would love to hear You Keep Me Hanging On by Vanilla Fudge. It's up there somewhere. Vanilla Fudge. I think it's up there. Yeah. You Keep Me Hanging On. Okay. Love to have heard that live. I remember a band that I used to belong to, after I left, played this as one part of their sets. They did a really nice job on it. Donnie played the organ on it, I believe. My buddy Donnie. Another one. Name a song you remember dancing to. Now, I don't have the song, but it was by Chubby Checker, and it was called Let's Do the Twist. And I think that came out also in 1960. I would have been 8 years old, and at that time, if you went to certain parties or certain carnivals or certain fairs, they used to have a twist contest, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's all you get. Twist contest, and me and a young lady from the neighborhood of where I lived, Pammy, we used to enter it all the time, and we used to win. And one time we won a twist dance at a local fair, and I then proceeded after that to be playing tag, and I went to tag her, and I tripped over a tree root, and I broke my arm in 3 dang places. Can't remember how old. I think I was 8 or 9 years old at that time. Might have been a little bit older, but nonetheless, I digress. So that's why I remember that song too. Twist, let's twist again like we did last song. Okay, all right, enough singing. A song you want played at your funeral. A song that I would want played at my funeral is by Iron Butterfly, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Bum, bum, ba-da-da, bum, ba, ba, ba. And they would wait for the drum solo as they would bring the casket and I down into the church, and boom, 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 and the pallbearers, would maybe swing with it. You know what I mean? It was just a thought. I would have liked it. It would have make the mass a lot nicer, or the church thing better. But anyhow, I digress, as I always do. Last question. Favorite song from your best concert experience? And the only reason I consider this my best song, it was my first concert I went with my wife, 1972. It was Alice Cooper. This had just come out in June, and the concert was July or August, Three River Stadium. The song was School's Out. Remember at Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper was there. Humble Pie. Uriah Heep. I think I may mention another one. But he didn't come on until 11:30 at night because he was too busy in the back drinking with the other groups. And I think everybody stormed the field. And Three River Stadium was brand spanking new. I think it was 2 years old. And they got all excited. The teenagers are running on the field. The teenagers are running on the field. Ah! And they had to herd us off of there and get everyone calmed down. And then finally Alice Cooper comes out, I think, around midnight. And everybody's happy. Did a real great show. I think we got home probably about 3 or 4 in the morning. Hey, that's why it was the best concert. Edwin, the pretty green vinyl guy. 1,000 subscribers. Watched your channel. Excellent channel. I hope you get 1,000 more. Tony P. from the basement. Peace, love, rock and roll. God bless you. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear the mask. And I'll see you next time. God bless you.